This video is about bullying that takes place at school. Bullying happens everywhere, but we wanted to make a video that tells everybody about the danger we face at school because of bullying.
Big, they're mean. They kind of have like a gruesome look in their face. They're they act like they're mean. They're mean to everybody. When I look at a bully's eyes, they're like, they turn red and rage.
Students are fearful and intimidated. People get injured and sent to the hospital. As a victim of bullying, you might begin to think you deserve to be bullied.
Say if it happens in the morning and the boy is really, really mad, and he takes it out on a younger kid or on a younger grade. Yeah, that could happen. It could start fights, stuff like that.
Violence is everywhere. It's on the TV. It's in the news. Sports games. Movies. It's in video games and books.
Probably one of the main reasons people bully is because they feel uncomfortable, or probably that they're feeling uncomfortable or insecure in some sort of way. And they'd like to maybe, take out that frustration on someone else or try to make someone else feel the same or worse than they feel.
I see this one young man who is a subject of being bullied constantly on a daily basis. And he comes back in the same way because it's his defense.
But I think mainly is to get the attention that they do not normally get.
So perhaps they try to gain some power in areas where they feel they can, which is bullying somebody who's not as powerful as they are.
The bullying would get on my mind, and it would just be trapped inside my brain. Every day, the same thing happens. It's just all in your mind, and you can't stop thinking about it, and it keeps your mind off your work. I would do really bad at my schoolwork.
One of the students who got picked on a lot was working on his project. People were just doing their thing, and then a few people started just kind of like scheming to do something to this student. And he was leaning over and working on his project, and somebody actually poured some sort of like liquid, like mineral oil or something, on his back, and it was room temperature, so he couldn't feel it. And they poured it on him. He had it all over and didn't really realize it for, I don't know, maybe the rest of the class time. Then once he did, he was extremely upset. His clothes were covered with oil, and that student that had the oil poured on him actually eventually 2 years later at his home committed suicide.
We want people to stop bullying. We don't want people to live in fear. We want people to prevent bullying.
Try to be out in the hallways so that if students see me, then they feel that maybe I can provide some safety or stop the bullying.
When I see a situation happening that I can talk about with the whole class, I will take a second away from instruction. Just talk about some of the things, the negative consequences of bullying, and make it sort of a teachable moment, and just let people know that I'm aware, and that even if people say that it doesn't hurt their feelings, the person that's being bullied, it really can.
The student says, nothing will work. We wanted to know how to be more kind, or I wanted them to write some suggestions. And he says, nothing will work. Nothing will change. Whatever you do, it will stay the same.
The National Youth Violence Prevention Center reports that almost 30% of teens in the United States, over 5.7 million, are estimated to be involved in bullying as either a bully, a target of bully, or both. Can something be done to make a positive difference? Or is the student right, that nothing will ever change? What will it take to make our school safe for everyone?
Okay, I'll stop that now. And try and just switch us on.